Yo, what's up, family? Before we start the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and share to any and everyone that you can. Just swing out there a little bit more. With that being said, let's get right into the video. So the Celtics lose game 2 in the Garden, 111 to 101. Now look, this is not the end of the world, okay? I had the Celtics in 5. This is technically on par with them winning in 5, but I did not think it was going to be at home. There was no way in hell I thought we were going to lose that game at home. I think the number one thing, of course, is the defense. They only scored 111 points. That's not a horrible defensive effort, but it's just how they played. Now, the Celtics scored 101 points, which is not enough. But if I was going to do like a blame pot type thing, it's 70% defense, 30% offense. And it's because of how they played defense, right? The Miami Heat hit 23 out of 43 threes. That is 53%. Is that unrealistic? Yes, strictly based off the percentages. Is that unrealistic? Fuck yeah. But guys, did we not do this same thing last year? Oh, it's the Miami Heat. They're not going to shoot like this ever again. Oh, it's fine. Just keep letting. They beat us because we kept leaving them open. I have a thread on Twitter, and after this one, I'll do like an actual film thing probably tomorrow. But it's the same exact thing we lost in game 7, bruh. The off-ball defense was horrible. We are in the playoffs. We are in the playoffs. If nobody has noticed, we're in the playoffs. There are multiple times that I've looked at the screen and a Heat player was open from 3 and the Celtics player did not attempt to close out. I don't give a fuck who it is. The only person on that team that I'm like, okay, if he hit 3 threes, I'm not changing shit, and that's Bam. But that's what I want to bring up is change, right? Not Obama 08 change. I'm talking about how if you told me that before the game, the defensive game plan is, all right, just based off the percentages, this team is not a good 3-point shooting team. We're going to go into this game and we're going to let them beat us from 3. Fine. I would not be so upset if you told me that before the game, that was our game plan. But at what point do we adjust? The playoffs are about adjustments, and that's game to game, but more importantly, it's in game. Coach Spo made an adjustment because the NBA gave him 7 days to prep for shit. Cool. But I know damn well that Spo is also a guy that makes in-game adjustments. They made 23 threes. At what number do we say as a team, all right, let's start closing out for threes? Especially in the second half. It was still close, right? But they made 23 threes. That's 69 out of their 110 points were from the 3-point line. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? At some point, we have to adjust, as Coach Joe Mazzulla has to adjust. But as players, if we see that, hey, they're hitting every 3, and I don't get not closing out though, right? I understand if you're playing them to shoot the 3, that's something else, bro. But if I see Jaime Jaquez is wide open from 3, I'm not gonna just look at him. Something has to go beyond the game plan. At some point, the basketball player has to just come out and hey, I know he can hit a 3. Why would I just let him get a wide open 3? That doesn't even make sense to me. Now, KP was horrible in this game. His anchor is soft. And by that, I'm not saying he's weak, but on those post-ups, right? He was not a good post-up player his first 6 years. And it was because he did not have the strength to post up, back guys down, and people, if he was to post up, they would just push him off of his line, which still happens last year and this year, but he's gotten so good at just turning around and shoot over people because he's 7'3". That dwindles down if he's indecisive. In this game, there was not one time where he got a mismatch and he just turned around and shot the ball. Every single time he got it, he was struggling to get position, and then he was trying to take 3 dribbles and back down. No. And then by that point, help is coming. It's just not as effective. Turn around and shoot the ball. That's your advantage. Derek White also did not do anything until the 4th quarter, which we cannot have. Drew Holiday was not good in this game either. Tatum and Brown were solid. I think Horford was solid. And at some point, I was like, hey, KP might not close this game. and it might be the right move. And I don't know. It's just one of those games. I really hate that they did not adjust the defensive game plan after they saw that it was the Heat's night to hit threes, and just having the PTSD of last year. Like, you know, this happens against us. Is it wrong that they see us and now they're the greatest shooters ever? Yes. But if you know this, prevent it. It's 1-1. It's not the end of the world. But I swear to God, if they come out with the same defensive game plan next game, I don't even care if it works or not. You cannot keep doing this, bruh. Because you went home last year doing it. You cannot do it again. Now, I'm not saying you should be jumping out recklessly and giving up drives. That's not what I'm saying. Just play basketball. If I see somebody open, why would I not at least put my hand like that makes no sense. I don't care what the game plan is. If I'm playing basketball and there's somebody that I know can shoot that is about to shoot the ball, if I'm not 12 feet away from it and there's nothing I can do, if I'm standing right there, why would I just look at him? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me. So I think the offense definitely needs to be better. You only scored 101 points. That's not enough for the amount of talent that you have. But the defensive game plan has to be so much better. The one in game 1 was fine. And you could probably say that's because the Heat didn't hit a lot of shots. Maybe. But the Celtics' energy on the defensive side of the ball in game 1 was much better than what the fuck I just seen. So tomorrow I will be back with my actual film session type breakdowns on why the Celtics lost this game, how offense, defense, KP, Drew, all that shit. So thank you for watching. I forgot how my intro go. But that is the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and share it to any and everyone that you can. Just so we can get out there a little bit more. Man, we'll see you guys in the next video. Please comment down below. I love to talk about basketball. I know you guys have a lot to say about this game. Comment down below. I will reply. I'll try my best to reply to everybody. But I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Nick. Peace.